Cup of tea to start this video. This is always a bad idea because every time I start to film a video my tea goes cold because I take too long to say what I'm going to say and then I end up drinking cold tea, which is grim, by the way, just in case you didn't know. Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you have had a lovely Christmas, or as good as you could in, you know, hashtag tier 4. How have things been, you know? I think it's been such a weird time for everyone and everyone sort of experienced it differently. I thought Christmas Day was going to be really bad. Like, I had visions of me just crying all day because I was really sad because I couldn't see my friends and family, and like, I was sad, don't get me wrong, like there was sadness and I did miss all of my family and I missed that closeness of being with people. But I didn't cry all day, and for me that's a win. There were some good parts, you know. We had an amazing Christmas dinner. It was over the fence from our neighbours. They had so much food because they were obviously expecting guests before we got locked down into tier 4, and they were like, let us pass over the fence to you, like the hottest, quickest, best delivery you've ever had. And honestly, it was amazing. The ham, next level. Just the whole experience was really great, and it was really nice to like share that with them, you know, obviously socially distance and all that. We had Discord chats with our friends and with our family, and thank God for my sister and knowing how to use Discord and technology, because it meant that we could do a present exchange with my mum and dad and my sister. We talked to Richard's family on WhatsApp. We got to see our niece for her first Christmas over WhatsApp, and she just loves everything that is squishy and like loads of like cuddly toys. And she's got a cuddly llama, and we bought her this pineapple, and it was nice to have all of those experiences with people. Even though we were apart, like don't get me wrong, there were still some really sad times. Like Richard's nan rang, was like, oh, Merry Christmas, like hope you're having a good time. Oh, it's like the first time in 60 years we haven't seen your dad for Christmas. And that was like heartbreaking moment. Like Richard and I are adults, and being on our own with our dog for Christmas was okay. Like it was just what it was. It was sad, but it was what it was. I think for the elderly, the vulnerable, for people like that, it's just really shit and it really sucks, and I feel bad that they had a shit Christmas, and I just hope that everything will be better for next year. Christmas Day kind of was as good as it got. Like Boxing Day was crap. Like there was no other way to describe it. Like didn't feel like Christmas at all. Everyone was really miserable. The weather was shit. Just felt like another one of these lockdown Saturdays where you couldn't go anywhere. You were stuck in the house. Just didn't feel like Christmas. And I think, you know, I spoke to a lot of people. It wasn't just me. Like a lot of people kind of experienced that like Christmas is done. And it's sad. Like from my childhood, I've always had 2 Christmas days. One with one family, the next day with the next family. It used to be 2 Christmas days. Richard and I have already had Christmas like a couple of times where we've had one day with his family, one day with my family, 2 Christmas days. It was amazing. This year, like Christmas Day didn't feel like Christmas Day, and Boxing Day just felt really lame. So come the 27th, I took the decorations down because I didn't want them up anymore. And it sounds really sad, and I'm normally like the most festive person ever, but I just felt like enough was enough. Like I wanted it taken down. Didn't feel like Christmas anymore. And actually, when I took them down, I felt better. Like I think having them up reminded you of how like the festiveness was missing. So like when the Christmas tree was up, I'm supposed to feel festive and I'm supposed to feel Christmassy, and I didn't. And so when the decorations came down, the fact that it just felt like a normal Sunday was okay again, kind of made it easier, I guess. So it's a bit different for us because normally our decorations are up until gone New Year, because as I said, if it's Christmassy, I'm there and I'm loving it. So that's been different for us. But I think the thing is, there's not really anything we can do. We just have to kind of move on and work towards a time in 2021 where we can get together with friends and hug people, even though I don't really like people touching me. So it's, you know, we're working on it. I think that's the key. So as I said in my previous video, I did say I was going to weigh in because I think that accountability is important. I don't want to kind of overlook everything and just not weigh in and just hope for the best. I did that one year when I was on Slimming World, and so we weighed in on Christmas Eve, I believe, like Christmas Eve we weighed in, and then we weighed in again on New Year's Eve, and in that space of a week I'd managed to put on 13 pounds. And I made this like laugh and joke, and I was like, huh, if I tried harder I could have put on a stone, but the lady didn't find it funny, and I don't know why, but I thought it was funny. Anyway, I did weigh myself this morning, and I have put on £3, so I'm now sort of 20 stone, bang on the money. It's okay, like obviously it's not great, like you would want to lose weight, but who goes through Christmas and loses weight, like honestly. So I haven't drank any water. I've basically drunk everything else. Tea, coffee, Asti, Coke, you name it, I've drunk it, but it's not the water. So I'm obviously super dehydrated, which is not great. We haven't really been out for a lot of walks. It's been so bitterly cold, and we just don't want to take the dog out and like be out in the freezing cold for hours and hours and hours. So we haven't really done any big walks. Obviously the gym is closed because we're in tier 4. So I'm not allowed to go indoor exercising either. So it's been kind of that on top of the bad food. So I've probably eaten my weight in pigs in blankets over the last sort of 5 days. I think I never got to a point where I thought I was going to say there's too many pigs in blankets, but we got to that point, like there were too many. And Rich was like, I think there might be too many sausage rolls. And if you know him at all, you'll know like he loves sausage rolls. So if he's telling me there's too many sausage rolls, like that's a problem. I cooked a Christmas like buffet dinner on Christmas Eve, and then we kind of have been having that every day because I cook like I'm cooking for 50 people, not 2. And that's meant we kind of eaten a lot of party food, and it gets a bit samey after a while. So today, which is Monday, yes, today's Monday. By the time you see this video, it will be Tuesday, but today's Monday. I'm in that weird kind of time between Christmas and New Year where you don't really know what's happening and what time it is or what day it is, and I wanted something healthy for dinner, not just because I'd weighed in and I'd put on weight. I just fancy something different, something easy. So I put a sausage casserole in the slow cooker, something quick, something not kitchen heavy. Like I'm not in the mood to spend ages cooking food. Like Diet Coke chicken's my favourite meal, but like I don't want to spend like hours in the kitchen cooking it. So we went for a slow cooker meal. Tomorrow, I don't really know what the plan is for dinner because I haven't really got that far. Wednesday, we're having salmon noodles, or noodles, if you know what I'm talking about. Thursday is New Year's Eve, and we will be having a buffet again. I've got some Asti and I've got some party food. I'm going to try and cook for 2 people, not 22 people, maybe. I just think it's really important to celebrate the fact that we got to the end of 2021, the end of 2020. I know it feels like it's been 2 years, but I just think the fact that we've managed to get here and we are okay, and that thankfully none of us have been unwell, and it's just something to be celebrated. And I know we've got to do it on our own, and I know we can't have friends over and we can't be with our family and stuff, but I think I want to celebrate it. So I've got buffet food in, I'm ready to do that. From Friday, things are going to be very different for us. So from Friday, we are following Veganuary. Now I laugh because vegan food, vegan diets have been a massive thing in our house for such a long time because our best friends are vegan. Now they never used to be. Alex used to literally live on like a diet that was yogurt, steak and turkey dinosaurs, and he used to live on that diet for as long as I've known him. But about 2 years ago they took up a plant-based vegan diet. And they've obviously been doing that for the last 2 years. Now, it's not because of them that I've chosen to do Veganuary. One of the guys at work said to me, oh, you should do Veganuary, it'd be healthy for you, you'll lose weight, blah, 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 blah. But like, you'll lose weight in like a nice, like friendly way, not I'm gonna punch you in the face because you think I need to lose weight kind of way. And I thought, do you know what, why not? Like, the whole point in this channel is me documenting my weight loss journey. I want to be healthier. I want to kind of focus on health and like making myself feel fitter and better, and why not take on a Veganuary challenge? You know, it's a challenge at the end of the day. So for the 31 days of January, I am going to be eating vegan, like 100%. Vegan meals, vegan snacks, vegan drinks, even giving up my milk. Now, Rich is going to try, that's really all I can ask of him. He won't be following it 100%, but he will be trying things. He's open to try things. But we come from a household where between 2 people, we drink 11 pints of milk in a week. So I don't think he's quite ready to give up his strawberry milkshake with normal actual cow milk yet, but that's okay. So the plan is for the first 2 weeks of January, I'm just following the vegan diet. So I'm just going to eat vegan foods, snacks, everything, focusing just on that because I'm not vegan. And I think if I have to try and focus on being vegan and trying to maintain my fat people calories, I'm gonna really struggle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do vegan food for 2 weeks, and then for the last 2 weeks of January I'm gonna try doing vegan food and calories, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'd rather stick to the 31 days of Veganuary and know that I'd completed it than worry about the calories. So here's the plan. I have another video coming out this week on Thursday, and it's about my New Year's resolutions and my hopes for 2021. To be fair, just like being out of COVID is a hope for 2021, that's all I'm saying. That should be out on Thursday, on New Year's Eve, if I can get my shit together. And then from Friday, we will be sort of vlog styling things of my meals and my snacks to show that I am eating vegan, to record it. And then that will accompany my sort of normal chit chat, like waffle video about how I have or haven't lost weight that week. So I am going to be weighing early on the Friday, which I know is like 3 days earlier than normal, but I do want a Veganuary start weight and a Veganuary end weight, just to see how the diet affects my weight loss, because I'm going to be trying to do the water and the exercise as best I can through January, but that's something I want to carry on with for the whole year. So it would be interesting to see what kind of difference Veganuary makes to my weight just by cutting out those animal products like milk, chicken, bacon, cheese. I'm gonna miss those, but it's okay. It's just a month. We can manage it. It's gonna be fine. So Veganuary from January, amazing. Veganuary from January 1st. That's what we're gonna be focusing on. We're gonna be documenting it. We're gonna hope that vegan milk has improved, because the last time I had vegan milk, it was shit. But Sophie has recommended me a different one, so we're gonna try that. We're gonna carry on, and then hopefully 2021 we're gonna lose some weight. We're gonna fit in that wedding dress, and everything is going to be much, much better than 2021. Also, my tea's not cold. Yay.